everybody. Welcome to a very exciting night here for Supercross fans and for all of us here at Speed, live from Anaheim 1. For the names that are in there, he's very fast in his heat race, ended up winning it. How much pressure do you see put on him tonight?
Well, that's exactly it. My very first 125 main event here back in 1989, I was expected to win, and it put a little bit more pressure on my shoulders. So, it's almost like it's his to lose.
For those of you that might be new to Supercross racing, the 125 class is now known as Supercross Lights. So we take a look at our onboard with Troy Adams. Watching the gate.
This is a great perspective here. He's going to look down just behind the gate to the right.
Purcell gets the hole shot as the rest of the field chases after him.
That's Villapoto coming down the inside, making the pass for second. You know, one thing when you watch Ryan, he's going to make the pass.
What a great move! Launching himself into the air and into the lead. And he goes right by Hansen on the 100. And the one thing about Jason Lawrence, if you like colorful riders who tend to be quite a bit of a character, free spirits if you will, this is your guy right there. Weimer on the 73, the red machine. He's fighting with Hansen on the number 100, the KTM rider, the orange and black motorcycle, over fourth position. Hansen with the move. Fighting for fourth with Jake Weimer, who cuts back inside. Great action for fourth position as Hansen takes it back. Ryan Villapoto wins the Supercross Lights West Coast season opener. Ryan Villapoto taking the lead. Christophe Purcell now standing right in second. Jason Lawrence and Josh Hansen showing us they're ready to go after a championship run here this year. They are in the top 5 tonight. Well, let's meet our winner, standing by with Aaron Bates.
Yeah, you know, all over the break, you know, everybody works hard, and you know, I guess I've been working hard too, and you know, it pays off. And
Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona is the home to Major League Baseball's Arizona Diamondbacks. But today, it's covered in dirt, forming triple jumps, rhythm sections, and whoops, as the best Supercross riders in the world get set for another round of amped mobile Supercross action. In our Dunlop starting grid, Christophe Purcell, one of the riders you think stands a very good chance and maybe taking the win out from underneath Ryan Villapoto.
I think Purcell, just showed a lot of confidence, was super fast throughout qualifying, won that heat race. I think that he definitely has the momentum. It'll be interesting to see if our points leader, Ryan Villapoto, can recover from that heat race mistake, get back up on the top of the podium again tonight.
And the whole shot goes to the KTM rider. Looks like Hansen.
Davalos
No,
with the hook.
Davalos. It was Davalos. Here's Josh Grant on the 24, off into the tough blocks. He went. Here's Davalos. Still fighting with Lemoyne.
Here goes that inside line. The block pass I was talking about.
Here's Villapoto coming up through the field, and he picks off Davalos. Now he's going after Lemoyne. Oh, Gossler, he gets it done, and Lemoyne has trouble.
Barely keeps it on 2 wheels.
Here's our leader, Christophe Purcell, on the final lap to the checkered flag, and he's done it. He's won an AMA Supercross Lights West Coast Series event.
Yeah, I didn't know what I need to learn here, but it's good. It was a great race, and I like ride with Ryan. We can do the good battle together.
Here's how they stand coming into the event. Boy, the Monster Pro Circuit Kawasaki team has been so dominant so far, sweeping all of the wins. Ryan Villapoto and Christophe Purcell, Pro Circuit riders, tied atop the standings. The Amped Mobile Supercross Lights West Coast Series returns to the birthplace of Supercross, Southern California. Angel Stadium of Anaheim is the site for round number 3 of the 8-race West Coast Tour. As they come through that first corner.
Josh Grant looking like he's got the advantage here. Inside Boniface. Side by side to the hoops.
Yeah, Steve Boniface grabbed the whole shot there, and in that second turn, Josh Grant came in on him a little bit, but
Boniface on the green Kawasaki, Grant on the red Honda. Boy, they're tight as they come sliding across home plate. Boy, Grant got bogged down, didn't get through the triple, and Boniface checks out.
Look who we see sneaking up there, number 51.
Ryan Villapoto as our Dunlop starting grid scrolls across the top of the screen. Boy, and Villapoto all over Boniface.
And you gotta know that confidence has so much to do with being able to come out early like this and just hammer the racetrack on the first or second lap.
But Boniface ain't laying down, man.
No, but he seems to be bobbling quite a bit, and it's going to open the door for him. And here comes Villapoto right by him. Here comes Jason Lawrence on the 338. Boy, he came out of nowhere, didn't he? Jason Lawrence now up into second place as he gets around Steve Boniface.
He did that triple after the whoop-de-doos, and you know, I think that him and Villapoto is the only guy doing that in the lights class. That's pretty tough on that bike, man. Here goes Gosler up the inside. He's cruising. Looks like he's going to make it stick this time.
Well, look at Gosler. Gosler inside.
Gosler making a move of Boniface.
Get Steve Boniface. That'll put Gosler up to the top 5. Ryan Villapoto takes the win.
I've been good on my starts lately, and tonight I think I was a little off. I just had a little bit of problems from the gate, right after the gate, a little bit forward, and then you know, hurt me on the first lap a little bit and had some battle with some of the guys, and then you know, once I got out front, you know, it was clear track and I could do what I wanted to do and show what the bike can do. You know, the bike's awesome.
Villapoto extending his points lead. He's up 17 on Jason Lawrence. And a look inside AT&T Park here in San Francisco, getting ready for the Supercross Lights main event. Let's show you the starting lineup for the main event. Brought to you by Dunlop. Villapoto and Gosler have been the fastest so far tonight. Davalos and Boniface have been pretty quick. But Lawrence, and there you see Grant and Hansen side by side, Jeff. And it's Gosler getting the whole shot on the 102. He's in fourth behind Davalos on the Red Bull KTM, who's giving Gosler a run for his money on the Monster Pro Circuit Kawasaki number 102. Oh, down goes Gosler! And Davalos goes right into him, and they're both out.
As you can see, he wants to follow the line through here, loses the front end early.
Oh man, that was
Davalos runs over.
And the physical competition continues. Partridge pushes his way past Boniface, but that opens the door for Hill. And here comes Lawrence picking up the spot to the inside. That could be the move.
Watch what Lawrence is going to do. He's going to double and triple. And triple again into the turn. Clean pass, just, you know, 3-4 bike lengths quicker down that one section.
On his way to his first Supercross Lights Championship. Ryan Villapoto, the winner in AT&T Park. Villapoto takes the win. Josh Grant is right behind him. Jake Weimer is third. Josh Hill is fourth. And Jason Lawrence battles his way up to fifth. Well, here's how the lights points stand right now here on the West Coast. We're past the halfway point. Villapoto has been the man, but Jason Lawrence has been pretty quick lately, and he's gaining some points. He's second in the standings, 26 behind Villapoto, and might have the best chance of getting a win away from Ryan Villapoto. Southern California is the birthplace of Supercross, and tonight, Angel Stadium of Anaheim in Anaheim, California, plays host to the series for the third and final time of the 2007 Supercross season. Here's our Dunlop starting grid for the main event. Well, is anybody going to get Villapoto, do you think, Jeff?
Well, he's been pretty impressive, but I know there's a lot of guys that are gunning for him, and I think Davalos is one of those guys.
Jason Lawrence He's been quick as of late, second in the points on the 338. Didn't have the best heat race. Like it's not going to be Josh Hansen getting the whole shot, but Ryan Villapoto with Josh Grant right behind it. Partridge on the number 74 was trying to catch him, and he caught him. They just run right into each other. This is that fight for fourth. Hansen trying to hold off Josh Hill to 58, but here comes Hill. Davalos and Gosler fighting for sixth. Gosler has a position right now. Davalos trying to regain one.
Davalos got a little fight back in him right now. Got a little bit shaken up. And now he's putting in pretty good charge here, trying to get past Gosler.
Martin doing everything he can to hold on to eighth right now. He was up there battling with Gosler, and he's making mistakes. Now he's going backwards again. The talk is going to continue because Ryan Villapoto has won another one. Here's the results from our main event. Ryan Villapoto winning another one. Josh Grant, Jason Lawrence falling across the line. Let's meet Ryan. He's with Aaron.
I just did what I could to get well, and it worked out for me. Hey, we actually had a restart, which worked in my favor because second start, I pulled the whole shot and made it easy on me.
The biggest names in Supercross have made their way to the Lone Star State, where everything's bigger in Texas. The Amped Mobile Supercross Series comes to Reliance Stadium in Houston. Here's your Dunlop starting grid. We saw some good riding out of Josh Grant as well, Jeff.
Well, that we did, but I would like to give props to Lemoyne, Cunningham, and McKitty, who are all local Texas boys, making it in the main event.
And the first to the whole shot award goes Ryan Villapoto, as a whole bunch of riders go down, including his teammate, Chris Gosler. But it's the top two of the points. Villapoto and Jason Lawrence running 1 and 2. Well, the best way to keep Ryan Villapoto from wrapping this thing up is to at least finish second to him tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, if something happens, it could be game over for the rest of the series. Here goes a dirty move.
Oh, and he makes contact with him.
I mean, that was a little nutsy for the first lap of the main event. So,
but he got the lead out of it, but here comes Villapoto right back.
Yeah.
Not afraid to show it to him, too.
Second triple jump, for some reason, he came out of the turn and just lost his drive.
Oh, no! Down goes Villapoto.
Villapoto.
Here comes Lawrence into the lead.
Oh, that's Kyle Partridge. Looks like he went off the track from the other lane, as you guys can see.
Here comes Villapoto. Lawrence looks over his shoulder.
Little payback right here.
And you got a new leader.
Here it goes.
Ryan Villapoto wins another one and gets another step closer to wrapping up the West Coast Championship as he takes the checkers here in Houston. As Villapoto takes the win, Lawrence follows him across the line, keeps that championship alive. Martin Davalos, we didn't talk about him much, but he had another good run. He comes home with a top 5 finish behind Josh Hill. Well, let's show you the point standings. Basically, Ryan has to finish 5th or better tonight, no matter what Jason Lawrence does, to wrap up the title. San Diego, California, the penultimate round of the Amped Mobile Supercross Lights West Coast Series. They're in Qualcomm Stadium. Villapoto is in here. Josh Grant's been fast. He was a winner earlier. Jake Weimer looked good. Josh Hansen was quick early on. Of course, we'll have an onboard camera for you too. What could be a championship clinching main event here in San Diego. Oh, Villapoto gets sent way wide. And the whole shot will go to his teammate, Chris Gosler, as Villapoto drops back to about 3rd. And Villapoto's teammate leads as Ryan now moves himself up into the lead.
Made short work of those guys, and he knows the best thing for him to do here, seeing that there is the potential of clinching the championship tonight, is to get out front and ride his own race, as they say.
Fight for 4th. Hansen has it. Lawrence trying to take it away from him. Two guys are pretty good friends.
Hansen just pulls up and lets him by. You You can really feel that a rider gets the wheel on you.
Ryan Villapoto taking one more step closer. He has done it. He has won the Amped Mobile AMA Supercross Lights West Coast Series title, and the battle for third comes to the line. Jason Lawrence takes second. Gosler takes third over Josh Hill, but Ryan Villapoto is the champ.
Ryan, congratulations. How much does this title mean to you? We know you've got an outdoor one, but where does this one rank?
It means a lot. You know, everybody on the whole team's worked, worked so hard, and it can't mean enough to bring this home and hang it on the door on Mitch's semi. And just can't thank the team enough. They put me where I'm at now, and same with my trainer Randy Lawrence, mom and dad, and grandma and grandpa. Just everybody I can't thank enough. And Monster Pro Circuit Kawasaki, and Jeff Fox of Parts Unlimited, and Thor, Maxima, Bridgestone, Scott, Vans, KMC, Ant Mobile, and mom and dad, and Toyota Escondido for the sick trucks, and just everybody. Thanks.
But tonight in Seattle's Quest Field, it's time to put the helmets on once again and to get back to racing. Of course, Ryan Villapoto has dominated the season. He's won 6 out of the 7 mains so far. The only one he didn't win, his teammate Christoph Purcell took that one.
Yeah, he's had a great season so far.
32nd board is sideways. We're set to go. Coming from the far outside is where we're going to get our hold shot.
That looks like
Gosler.
Chris Gosler.
Here's Hill inside. Can't get it done. But he's right alongside through the whoops. Now he's got the pass made. And look at Villapoto inside, 3 wide as we come onto the main straightaway. Here comes Villapoto. He likes that high outside line through there. Carries a tremendous amount of speed. Over the finish line jump. Almost had the position. Again over the finish line jump as they look at each other. Here comes Villapoto. He's got the spot.
Here comes another pass.
And that's Grant getting around Hill. Hill shakes his head because he loses a spot to Jason Lawrence as well, who tries to pick off Grant, as does that as well. Good enough. For second, but then he gets caught up in the tough blocks. And the checkered flags fly for Ryan Villapoto at his home race at Quest Field in Seattle. He takes the win. Jason Lawrence gets another second place finish. Josh Hill comes across the line in third after he put on a brilliant fight with Villapoto in the early stages of this race. Josh Grant looked real strong, stumbled right near the end. He ends up finishing 20th.